Yo, what is up, future-ish, and for the other people that are watching this video, welcome to the channel. It's been a while since I've posted, and I say this every time I record a video after a while. And it's insane, bro. One of the main reasons that I fall off is because I pressure myself into thinking I need to say the perfect things, I need to say it right, when literally in my entirety of the past couple years of the channel, it's been all about natural speaking. I just turn on the camera and I let whatever is in my mind and my body and in my heart at that time just come out. It's supposed to be a form of journaling, and I swear when I restart like this, it turns out to be way more like raw and real, like how I want it to be. And then slowly, as I get consistent with it, I fall into this weird trap or idea of, oh, let's make the videos better, let's try this, let's do this, let's plan a video instead of just freeballing it. When really, most of the stuff that I want to hear myself down the line, it comes from a place of not planning it. It comes from a place of just doing this, turning on the camera and just speaking out my mind, like what's going on. Recently, life has been really kind to me, and I don't say it lightly because I've went through some emotional experiences that were also really intense. But it's so important to go through all of these contrast experiences because it gives you an idea of what you want, how you want your life to change. And I feel like sometimes when you resist life, that's when it gives you those emotional experiences because it's reminding you, like, yo, the beliefs that you've been holding, the beliefs you're holding on to so tightly, you gotta be able to let them go because you're a fluid being. Your existence in this material world is not so that you can find one belief, fix yourself on it for the rest of your life, and then follow through on it. We're supposed to learn new things. We're supposed to change. Change is the game. Change is the dance of life. It's embracing that change and being so accepting of it without resisting it. But if you resist it, life will show you, life will give you a taste of how misaligned or how difficult things feel when you resist things. Because life is not supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be challenging, but it's not supposed to be. As I'm saying this out loud, I always have to. Well, right now I'm acknowledging that I'm coming from a very privileged perspective where self-improvement and being able to protect my, or being able to grow out of survival mode into creation mode, and using experiences as a means of self-discovery, this is a huge privilege. People in the world don't even, like a lot of people in the world don't have access to clean water or food or shelter or clothing. And every day I wake up and I write down what I'm grateful for because it's a reminder that everything I get to do in my current life is a privilege, and I don't take that lightly, which is why I like to also spread the message of my learnings and teachings, and hopefully someone else can also get something out of it for their life, and acknowledge that, yeah, like you have a lot going on in your life and you have to redirect your focus from the things that are negative or going wrong to gratitude and the joy that you do have in life. This wasn't even going to be the topic of this video that I wanted to hit on, but it is completely related. I'm going to read from my phone. I just like voice recorded myself on the drive back home because I just really, like, it felt like an inkling of I just have to get this out of my brain and my mind. And I wrote this on a poster for my partner yesterday too. Each moment is a fresh start. You don't have to be confined to who you've been or anything that you've experienced in the past years, yes, you can let that be part of your journey while simultaneously letting the past go because it doesn't exist anymore. You're not confined to the beliefs that you've held, that you were born into, or that were programmed into you through your parents, your upbringing, society, education system. Literally any belief, bro. You have the freedom in this very moment. As I'm speaking to you right now, as you're listening to this video, in this very moment, you have the choice to choose to be present here and let go of any belief that's not serving you. You have the choice right now to choose a new belief and choose a new way of being. And if you keep doing that every moment, every single day, you're gonna change as a person. And this type of change is internal, because nothing is changing in your external. You're changing your mindset and your outlook and your perspective, and that's what creates the outer change in reality, or in this material reality. The inner world dictates how your outer world is going to look like, not the other way around. And I've made the mistake of thinking that changing the outer world was going to change my inner world, and that's why I try to pursue so many different experiences in life, ranging from moving out of my parents' house to take a job hundreds of miles away for self-discovery purposes, then moving away into a different country for a research project for half of the summer, coming back, starting grad school, leaving literally almost a six-figure paying job to come back to graduate school, taking a fat pay cut, but because this is what I wanted to do. I say these examples because each time I had to let go of who I was holding on to in order to learn new things about myself. And somehow, now that I'm comfortable in my current situation, or I have been for the past few months, I think I forgot that I'm allowed to just change whenever I want. I'm allowed to pick new beliefs and let go of the ones that are not serving me. And that emotional experience that I went through was really a reminder, because it broke one of my old beliefs so hard and so instantly. It took me a while to really understand and, for a better lack of words, recover from the experience. And I'm still trying to piece together what the new beliefs are that I want to form, and the new kind of being that I want to portray and bring into this world. You don't have to go your entire life believing just one thing or that one belief and stick to it for the entirety. That's not the point. We're here to learn new things and change as we go, and sometimes if we resist too hard, the life is going to break the beliefs, like I said, through emotional experiences. But this is the only way to keep learning more about ourselves and keep discovering ourselves, is by breaking our old self in some capacity. If that doesn't happen, and if we don't let go of the old identities, we can't form our new one. So the choice is yours. Do you want to live life the same way that you've lived it for the past whatever amount of time, X amount of years? Or do you want something to change? And if you want change, trust me. You don't even have to trust me. You can just go in your life and you'll figure this out as well. I think this is a very fundamental nature of our human reality that a lot of philosophers, a lot of, I guess, some neuroscientists and some pseudoscientists are putting out. But we are energy beings. There's something about humans, there's something about conscious life in general that we can't explain with just science. There's something beyond that we can't explain with science just yet, or rather I should say. But there's just something special, that there's this life force that flows through us. We're not just material beings, we're energy manifested into a material being, and the potential for energy is limitless. It's up to you whether you want to change or not, but trust that if External change, external reality changes is what you want. Start with your internal. Start within yourself. That's I used to think, bro, that it was the opposite way. And you can go back to my channel. Like, I've made videos on how to change your external reality by doing XYZ things, doing this, doing that, how to become a high value person, all the self improvement bullshit, like all the self help gurus used to put out for their courses and shit. Literally went through that process myself, and then came on the other side and realized how empty and shallow all of that is. Internal change dictates your external material reality. And that's the only way for change to stick long term. Because if you approach it from external to internal, you will be like past me, who jumps from one experience to another, to another, to another, but internally feels the same exact conflict. When you approach it from internal side and you change your perspective, you deconstruct the negative beliefs and negative thoughts and reconstruct them into something that serves you and into something that brings you into a higher vibration of being. That's what's gonna, with time, dictate how your external world changes. I'm gonna be so for real, bro. In my recent life, I just feel so blessed. I feel so protected, and I feel so grateful for every little thing I have and for the things that I don't, because those allow me to have the contrast and then in turn realize what's something that's important to me, what is it that I really want. And if you don't have the contrast, you won't have the stuff that you want. I love this concept. I can go about it for hours. But if I want to leave you with just one thing in this video, it's your choice, bro. And you have it in your power in this very moment to let go of whatever belief that is not serving you, that is pulling you down into negativity, into a lower vibration, and deconstruct that and reconstruct it into something that's meaningful and something that serves you. I love you. I do. I know I may not know you, but I'm sending you love now as I'm saying this and I'm putting up this video. And love is this. Love is one of the highest vibrations we can feel, especially when it's unconditional love, and I'm not asking or expecting anything in return from the person that I'm sending love to. And love extends, love transcends time and distance because it's energy, and I'm transferring some of my good energy that's flowing through me right now to you. So if you've been feeling down, you've been feeling like life's not working out for you in the ways that you want it to, trust me, it's gonna get like way better, and it's totally like on its way right now. And your inner being is setting up that reality by making you go through the contrast of the experience. So when you get to it, you feel grateful and you feel like, yeah, like, okay, I can see why I had to go through the past experiences to get here. Truly, I love you and I'm sending you the best. And if you have any questions, you want to know anything more, drop in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.